Good evening, YouTube fans. This is D-Angelo85 from Little Big Planet reporting in. I happened to notice today, actually, that a couple of my levels have been posted up, and people seem to be taking credit for said levels. So I thought I would go ahead and show you the source. Welcome to the planet of Adam 8-Bit. You can go ahead and see various levels I made from Super Mario 3D Galaxy, Katamari, Super Mario 3D Land, PlayStation Home, Galactus, Howl's Moving Castle, My Neighbor Totoro. There's plenty of stuff to keep you busy, but today we're going to be focusing on the levels I made for Cuphead. I'm just going to give you a quick run through of the things I've created. Now keep in mind, they are more pacifist based because the main I guess approach is just showing the artwork and everything. I apologize. Although I'm very good at the details, I sound a little iffy on the mechanics. So it is hard to come up with all these extra details, while at the same time trying to figure out how to kill the enemy for people who wonder why doesn't the battle end. So they're more artistic homages to the creatures. It takes a lot of work to, one, eliminate the shadows and stuff to make them look like two-dimensional animated characters. So, as you all recognize, this is the Three-Headed Dragon, a fan favorite. I'm just going to exit out of this right quickly so I can have time to show you all the other levels to once again take claim to them. Once I get better equipment, you'll see more thorough gameplays of all the other levels, but this is just a chance for you to see my creative side and explore for yourself. If any of you are interested in live streaming or posting my stuff, please don't hesitate to give me credit, because it does take a lot of work to make these things, and I very much want to share it with the world, but I want to share it with the world. Yes, it's petty, but so is the pettiness of the creator. So right now we're going into the robot, which was a definite favorite of mine. Sorry, long loading processes take away from the, I guess, dramaticness of it. Now keep in mind, some of the levels, yes, I did exaggerate a little bit, but I wanted it to be a little more. I wanted the person to feel like they have a full experience of the gameplay, while at the same time getting the connection between the Cuphead gameplay and my creation. Now, of course, as you zoom in, you get the whole view of the character. Make sure you pay attention up top, because I have it where the head opens up and you do see the controller coming in and out of the head, which is like pretty awesome. And basically the levels are, once again, just displays, more like dioramas, giving homage to Cuphead. Now we're going to do a quick jump to King Dice. And what's a shame is, I've been wanting to post these things, but all I have for the time being is to be able to live stream off a tablet and recording off the phone, which is what you're seeing now. Once I get better equipment, I'll be able to do better live streaming. But once again, it's not just about the live stream; it's about the content in the live stream. Now I want to put everything into this level, but they made it a little complicated as how I can create the levels in that one little sub-level. I tried transferring it, but that didn't seem to work. So unless I had to go in there and just make it level for level, which was my mistake. So for now, the only level that exists on that plane is the King Dice, which isn't so bad, because I mean the level shape itself does look like a dice. And once again, you see the points and everything be made, which seems like it's all fun and games, like you're going to get a high score. And yes, there is no ending to this level, because the point is, when you're gambling in hell, there are no winners. For the people who are confused as to what's going on as far as the mayhem. It took a lot of work to try to get him as similar looking as possible to an animation. So I do hope people appreciate the work that went into it, because it was definitely difficult, from making the table, to making the eyes and the transition of the hands, to even making the little moving 2D cards. Now finally I'm going to show you the full level, and once again this is more pacifist style. When you lose your body, you just press the left direction button and it'll send you to the end. But it's really just displaying how the level would look, you know, on Little Big Planet. You're able to dash, double jump, you're able to do the little pink spin thing he does. You get to see all the enemies. I initially tried to do the layout to a T, and then I realized it didn't necessarily have enough space to do everything, so I decided to go all out, add extra enemies, add extra features, but you'll see that the enemies are very similar to how they look in the original game, which is right here, the Cuphead run and gun. Now, once these things get more popular and I actually get more hearts and fans and stuff, I will go create more. And I urge you all to definitely look at my other levels because, I don't know, people say that Little Big Planet's boring, there's not a lot going on, and I agree. What's sad is a game that involves people sharing stuff has been reduced to spam. It's been reduced to spam and trollers and people just copying other people's content and taking credit for it, which is, you know, sad. It's meant for, you know, those creatives that want to share their talent with the world. Actually, even then I can't necessarily take credit for this Cuphead, even though I made the costume. Someone made the Sonic character, which is able to do the dashes and all that stuff. Fortunately, I don't remember at the moment. Please don't hesitate to let me know who it is. As you see, you got the triangle to fly in case you just want to bypass everything. Double jump, the ability to dash left and right. A little spin to dodge stuff, and of course, the ever so popular shooting. You of course have all the different obstacles that are made. Up. Did that chest snake try to attack me? Did that mushroom try to pop out of its shell? Is that flower shooting at me? Yes, I tried very much to try to make this game as similar as possible. So please, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all decide to get curious and play some Little Big Planet 3, either on the PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4. I hope you are a fan of my creations, and I hope you will later on be a fan of my future videos that I'll be making. You can check my site now because I do have postings for Animal Crossing, The Sims, and once again we'll be putting more stuff up. Thank you very much, and subscribe and like.